Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
And here we are at Pride Park ahead of X Series 21, the return of Darren Till versus the dentist Darren Stewart, and the eagerly anticipated fight between Misfits boxing champion Idris Virgo and a man who's made a record name on the scene in Ty Mitchell. All to be seen shortly at the press conference live here from Pride Park in Derby.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a layoff, so we had to come back with a bang, and what a bang it is. We got Darren Till, the Gorilla, back-to-back main events for the first time in Misfits history, but he's got a very, very tough opponent in Darren Stewart, the dentist. You know, every single fight on this card, we got our pros. We got Amir Anderson, Dylan Price, we got Mo Dean and Wakey Wines, probably the most technical fight of the evening. It's going to be a banger, one after another, so lots of fight of the night contenders here.
What are you expecting from your opponent on Friday, Dylan?
I mean, he's just tough, rugged, but it's my job to go out there and distance myself from round one, so that's what I'm looking to do.
Amir, it has been back-to-back bulldozing performances from you. What are you looking to show on Friday night?
Friday night, same thing, bulldozing through Ernesto. As y'all can see, I'm stepping it up every fight and trying to give y'all a show. I'm just ready. You know, 6 months, I've been waiting, I've been hungry, and I'm ready to take out Ernesto and step on him and keep going.
¿Quién es él? ¿Quién es Amir? Lo único importante es que yo vine a ganar.
He said, It's welcome, yeah. He said, who is he? Who's Amir? The only thing that matters is I'm going to win.
Basura.
Viva México, cabrones.
Hey, you believe that? You know that.
He calls you an asshole, he said he's done for.
Basura. Tu basura.
Throw yourself into it. If you enjoy doing something, you can be good at it, and let's see what happens on Friday night. I think it's going to be a good one.
Who do you think is going to be the biggest threat on Friday?
Well,
Yeah, you for sure losing.
yeah, I'm going to say me, to be fair, mate. Thank
You're
you,
for sure
whoever
losing.
shouted that out in the audience. I'll take it. But now, to be fair, you know, Tempo Arts, he's got some good power on his punches. I've seen him.
You're for sure losing.
Big
Next person.
Tobes. What'd you say?
You for sure losing. That's what he said.
We'll see what happens on Friday, won't we?
We know what's going to happen.
Say. Big Tobes has been dropped by Kells and someone else.
Kells will beat you up.
Has got some good power and stuff. Then Godson got no idea what's what.
Already making
what's
excuses.
Like,
I swear to God.
You're for sure.
How you already making excuses, bro?
And I just wanted to prove, I don't feel like I gave it my all and like showed everyone what I can do in the ring, so I'm excited to return and yeah, can't wait for Friday.
You walked out with 10 rappers and lost.
Listen, Chase, you are a piece of
Rappers.
shut up.
You walked out with 10 rappers and lost.
For real, Chase.
You lost.
You can't fight.
You lost.
You can't fight.
Buddy, we watched you embarrass yourself in front of millions. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Pay attention. Pay attention. You're the first one out of that.
Chase.
Tobes is winning it. Get out of here. Shut up.
Listen, I don't want to engage myself into nonsense because Chase is a piece of shit.
Yeah, you'll be dead and done over with by the end of the week.
100% Chase. Me and you,
Hustle out.
you wouldn't last
Hold up.
2 rounds.
Buddy, you can't even spell last. Buddy, the longest you lasted is 30 seconds. I asked your girlfriend.
Which opponent do you think you match up best with?
I've not really seen. Obviously, Tempo was the most experienced. He was the champ in it. Obviously, Chase beat him, but I don't know why they gave him a W. But he's probably the most experienced, so I'll say
Chase is
Tempo.
trash. I don't even know how we beat Tempo.
Godson,
Chase,
again.
Chase, please, Chase.
Godson,
Chase,
you're done in
Chase.
30 seconds,
you
buddy.
are so
You are
trash.
blessed to be on this card.
Yo,
Chase.
let's just have Godson and Chase, man.
No, for real, because he's trash.
Let's just have that fight for them, man.
Godson, I could wake up with a hangover and fight you.
I bet you 10,000 you could.
But you couldn't fight sleep. Shut the hell up.
With your fake ass chain,
It
please.
should say Chase son, not Godson.
Shut up, mate.
Who's going to be the hardest challenge for you on Friday night?
None of them. I'm going to beat all of them. That's what I'm going to do.
An old foe of yours, Chase Tamor, is on this card, but now he's the champion. If both of you win, that is likely the next fight. How will the rematch look compared
He's going to
your first
retire
outing?
again, Ben. He's going to retire. That's what he's going to do. He knows
Let me
damn
speak,
well.
bro.
He knows goddamn well he got
Here we
offered
go.
5 times to fight me. The retired, came back, found out I wasn't his mandatory, and decided to fight a bunch of bums.
Okay, you're acting like I didn't beat you,
Tobes
bro.
is going to beat you up, and it's going to be dead and over with.
Chase,
and
you started,
DNA, check your child, too. He might
boxing
be
yesterday.
mine.
You started boxing
I knew
yesterday.
that one was going to
Shut
come.
up.
I knew that one was going to come. But no, mate, I'll beat you again. That's
Tell her what I
literally
said.
my
I beat the
belt
hell
up
out of
there.
you for 5 rounds. You got the PBA
You didn't do nothing,
fired.
bro.
You
You
got
did
them
nothing.
fired and then
No, I
retired.
didn't.
You're a fraud. You're a coward.
Okay, buddy.
Coward.
Anyway, that
Okay,
belt up
buddy.
there is mine. So
This is my belt.
I never
Come
lost
take
it.
it then. Come take
I
it.
never lost it.
Come
You can
take
keep
it.
it for now. I'll take
Come
it
take it.
next time we fight. Mate.
Bro, what about everyone who's dropped you in sparring?
No one has, to be honest.
Don't lie.
Swear
Don't lie.
Swear
Even your
down.
coach knows. Don't lie.
No,
What,
I
everyone
haven't.
who's dropped you, brother?
Nah.
Come on. Be honest.
No,
Be
I haven't,
honest.
mate.
Be honest.
I've took a few rib shots, but...
No, be honest. Come on. Come on. Say it with your chest, brother. Own it.
Shut mate.
All right.
Well, we'll see who wins
Mate,
in that
you're
one.
making it 10 times easier
Good
for
luck.
us to knock you the out
Good
on
luck.
Friday night.
Good luck.
Trust me.
You do get dropped by cruiserweights, big man.
I tell you what, once I knock Jordan out, I'll knock you out as well.
You won't do nothing, brother.
Sausage,
you won't do
man.
nothing. You won't do nothing.
Basically, I want to say alhamdulillah as well for fighting this champion of beef burgers, and hopefully I'll dislocate his whole brain and body and everything. And yeah, and I hope that, like, obviously, I take revenge for all the kids that he scammed, innit? Yeah, this guy called me out. Like, why are you calling me out for, you dusty you, bruv?
Oh,
bang.
shut up, you sausage. What? You sausage, sit down, you sausage.
Fucking dinosaur, bruv. Dino the dinosaur. Dusty you, bruv.
Fox, he's dismissed you at every single chance he gets. Does that add any motivation to make a statement on Friday?
Nope. I'm just gonna beat his ass. Same old.
All
He
right,
can say.
boy.
What?
I said, all right, white boy.
Okay, that's cool. You can get knocked out by a skinny white boy with a do-rag and pimples.
We'll
How's that
see
feel?
about that.
And after this, I still remember what you said. You said you bow down to me after I beat you. I want it.
I bet.
The second that they wake you up, smelling salts. I want you bowing down to my feet like the little bitch you are, like you was to Dean.
We'll see about that.
Ain't gonna be too technical. You know, I might go in and start shimmering. You know, I might do some salsa. You know what I'm trying to say? I might start windmilling. I might just throw a punch and do a presser. I don't know. You know, I mean, I'm here to entertain, and that's what I do. And I'm sure he'll do the same as well.
So yeah, look, I've got nothing to say. Yous all know. Yous have all known me for years now. I am one of the best strikers in the world. And I'm coming for violence on Friday as always. Second main event. And thank you to Misfits, thank you to me coaches, thank you to me family, me girlfriend, me daughters, everyone like that. And Friday it's going to be a hell of a show.
Yes, and as you can see here, another pedigree building here with Amir the Cashman Anderson. He's facing off against another grizzled veteran. This is a guy that only has 3 professional fights, and we got a little bit more fights in the background. However, let's focus on our fighters because he is establishing himself quickly against high-level opponents. That's not something you often see.
We got Tempo back in the ring, big Tobes. To be honest, I'm surprised that they're not all just going to start scrapping on the stage now the way that everything's been. We're going to see now, maybe they all just stand and take photos, but what a fight we've got here, and like you guys say, adapting the rules a little bit and making sure that all systems are go entertainment when it comes to the heavyweight survivor tag.
And it's interesting that fatherhood has shaped this return for Tempo Arts, fighting for much more than himself. And it's challenging at times to remember that he's only 21 years young. We've seen him so often on this platform that he's really grown up here on X Series, Riley.
Jordan can box, I'm hearing.
Well, he was also saying that he has, Will's got spies in the camp. He's saying he's learning all this information. But Jordan was going, I know that you've been getting dropped in camp, so who's got spies? That's my question. Which one of these guys knows more? However, a great background in athleticism for Jordan Banjo as well. I think that is going to translate well. I mean, people always talk about how dancing can translate in the ring. Lomachenko, years of deliberate dancing, that footwork, can it translate? Can it show up? Even Ashley Raxou's had a great transition, so I think he has a clear advantage here, but it's all going to be about who has prepared better and who has learned faster.
Riley, this one's interesting. Do you know anything about Modine and Wakey Wines?
Well, I called Modine's first fight, and as you can see, they're both bringing the intensity. Modine didn't really have the foundation of boxing there, but he showed up, he was ready to go. Let's see if he has improved, if he's taken the time to get better.
Gotta say, Modine is filling out that jacket.
I was just about to say that.
Some weight into this, Charlie.
Filling out or spilling out, Ben? What are we talking about?
Either way, Modine's coming in here with some real beef against Wakey Wines, who, you know, seems to just kind of be handling all of this with fun, right? A very humorous approach from Wakey Wines so far.
I suppose that's how you take it. Fox the G returns. This is a great fight, boys.
This is the dark horse fight for me. Both of these guys. Neither of these guys know how to take this light.
No, it's going to be heavy hitting, swinging leather right from the get-go. Old versus new guard, which is so interesting in a promotion that's only 2.5 years old, right? To have this older veteran in Willie Sharks taking on the rookie of the year. And I think Fox did flinch, I got to say.
I'm a fucking, you funny as hell. Skinny boy, white boy ass. I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't break eye contact either. Why you moving sus, bro? You moving sus. I'm not scared of him. Dude that fucking like dudes. You're weird as
You know, you mentioned it earlier, the era of Darren being the brash, rambunctious youngster, I think is over. I think at this point in his career, he's approaching everything with a sense of calmness and, like you said, composure. And, you know, I think that there is potential for the Gorilla to have a root canal this week, but I think Friday night Till might have a fantastic evening.
Absolutely. It's a different approach that we've seen in the past. However, in the ring, as we saw, he is still as violent as ever, as atrocious in his just forward aggression as ever, but it's much more clinical, much less emotional. And is he going to be able to deliver that kind of performance against Darren Stewart?